In a world where labels seem to define us at every turn, it's essential to take a moment and question, who am I really? From a young age, society pushes us to fit into predefined molds. We're told we must be successful, happy, or even that we must have a specific way of being and feeling. But what if those molds don't align with our true essence? What happens when the weight of those labels becomes unbearable? The truth is that each of us has a unique story to tell, filled with nuances, emotions, and experiences that transcend any label imposed upon us. Labels can be useful tools in certain circumstances, but they often become chains that limit our ability to be authentic. From success to failure, each of these concepts is laden with expectations that sometimes do not reflect the reality of our lives. Throughout our lives, we encounter moments of joy and sadness, triumph and disappointment, and it is precisely in these ups and downs that we find our true humanity. The key is to recognize that our emotions are valid, regardless of how society categorizes them. Imagine for a moment freeing yourself from the pressure of having to fit into a specific role. What would you do if you didn't have to worry about what others think? That freedom of not being defined by a label is a gift that we can all give ourselves. Living without the need for a defining label allows us to explore who we truly are. Every emotion we feel, whether joy, sadness, anger, or fear, serves a purpose. It helps us understand our deeper needs and desires. By accepting our emotions without judgment, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. It is important to surround ourselves with people who accept us as we are, who value our authenticity, and who encourage us to be true to ourselves. In this journey of self-discovery, it is essential to listen to our inner voice. Sometimes that voice can be faint and overshadowed by the noise of the outside world, but it is always there, waiting to be heard. When we choose to pay attention to it, we begin to make decisions that resonate with our true selves. Authenticity is not just a trend. It is a way of life that allows us to live with purpose and meaning. By living through our emotions, we learn to appreciate the little things that bring us happiness. It could be a moment shared with a friend, a walk in nature, or simply the satisfaction of achieving a personal goal. Each experience is an opportunity to connect with ourselves and others. Life becomes richer and more meaningful when we let our emotions guide us. Instead of suppressing what we feel, we can embrace each emotion as part of our personal journey. It is in this context that the importance of reflection and self-knowledge emerges. In this regard, there is a book that can serve as a valuable tool, Hombres, Manual de Uso, by Sonny Montero. This book invites men to explore their identity beyond the labels imposed by society. Through a series of reflections and exercises, Montero provides us with a roadmap to navigate the complex world of emotions and authenticity. It is a guide that helps us understand that being a man does not mean fitting into a stereotype, but rather being true to oneself. The invitation is clear. Do not be swayed by labels. Live and feel in your own way. Each of us has the right to explore our being, to experience our emotions, and to live an authentic life. In doing so, we not only benefit ourselves, but also inspire others to do the same. Authenticity is contagious, and by being true to ourselves, we create a space where others can be true as well. It is essential to remember that while labels may be a part of our lives, they do not define the entirety of our existence. We are complex and multifaceted beings, capable of feeling a wide range of emotions. Life is an ongoing journey of self-discovery, and each step we take toward our authenticity is a step toward a fuller and more satisfying life. So the next time you feel the weight of a label, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, does this label truly reflect who I am? If the answer is no, then it's time to shed that burden. Allow yourself to be free, let your emotions flow, and live each day with the intention of being authentic. Remember that what matters is not how others see you, but how you feel about yourself. At the end of the day, life is too short to live according to others' expectations. True happiness and emotional well-being come from self-acceptance and the courage to be who you truly are. So go ahead, live and feel your way. Authenticity is your best calling card to the world. And if you ever feel lost, remember that you can always return to your inner self, where your true self resides.